I'd rather do this so you don't. That's okay. Just do a cut to me, any cut that you want. Go to cut me. Okay, you cut in here, right? I stepped in on this. Do it again. I've stepped in on here, right? Because now I have the opportunity of doing something like this. Because, sorry about that. Because the idea is to close the distance. I won't do it. It's to close the distance. In film, now do the same thing you just did. Now do another cut. You see, every time she cuts, I'm moving away from her. Because in film, you have a choreography to do. You want the fight to go on. So in reality, you're constantly doing those fights. So in other words, this is one, do one shot to here. Here, and do another shot to this side. Here. Okay, now you hold it. Put your hand right up the top. Now, the other thing is, swords don't move by themselves. It's very hard to move a sword. So the idea of the sword is actually, she's holding it really well. Because this is where the sword moves from, not here. Sorry about that. So you have parries. You have one, go from here. One, you turn back this way, two. Now, you do the same thing. Step back, step back. Now, when she comes, no. Or you don't have to meet, you see how difficult it is? Now, every week we had to go through this, right? So, attack her, step back when she attacks you. Go, step back, that's it, back, good, and step back again, good, step back again. Good, you're getting it, good. Now, the interesting thing is, the technical part of this, if I do this, am I cutting her? Am I reaching her? No, I'm not. So, in reality, you have to cut like this. So it looks more dangerous, right? The other thing is, you as an audience, I learned this way back after when I was doing Endgame with Donnie Yen, is that when you're doing a sword fight, I won't hurt you, I promise. I'll be gentle. When you're doing a sword fight, if I'm doing this way, right, it's not as effective as if I'm coming this way. Because I told you I wouldn't hurt you. Is because what you're doing is you're coming to the camera and you're making yourself, it's like a punch. A punch only shows better on camera this way than it does from this side. You can see it on there, right? The other thing we had to learn, I'll give you this too, we'll do the same thing again, come here. The other thing we had to learn was, hold on to it. I won't hurt you, I promise. Is the strength of this. So there is a lot of small things you have to learn before you even do choreography. And that is, please get out of the way. That is how hard you hit. Go to hit her. You just, no, not hard, no, not hard. And the other thing, you might want to use it that way because that's the way the sword goes in. You see, that's the other thing, you want to make sure you're hitting with the right side of the blade. So when you do the same strike and the same parry, your parry was 1, 2, right? Now do the same thing you did. You can hear that bang bang, right? In reality, one of the things we used to go through was the amount of power that you would hit here. In stage combat, you would be actually doing this. I didn't go past her line. In a lot of actors that would come in, don't parry this, just stay out the way. They would do this, which means there's a lot more strength in this particular cut, whereas that is safe. That's what I teach in my sword experience. You guys heard it the other night. You teach it safe because this lets the go flow. Yeah, yeah. I was just checking, you know. So there are a lot of different things you could do, and I'm going to be kicked off of the stage in a minute. Oh no, I'm coming off the stage. You're getting off it. Kelly, who took my time? Here. I want to thank these ladies for doing this. Justin. Those are my presents for you. You keep those. Those are yours. Those are yours. Okay. You're welcome. So, they might be a bit beaten up, but that's okay. They were in war. So look, thank you very much. I have to leave the stage. Kelly! But that's just a small glimpse of what you have to do. Is that a question?
And a question.